back at moderating. So what was it like moderating here at Comic-Con? You met just San Diego Comic-Con for your first time.
Well, it was my first time. It was a blast. The energy's crazy. I'm speaking with these creatives that work on these amazing shows. Have you seen Spider Noir? Spider Noir is crazy. Scary movie. I had a blast at the theater with all of these projects that these creatives work on. Are so unique and so inspirational to me as a filmmaker. So yeah, it was a blast. I loved it. Comic Con's awesome.
What do you enjoy most being able to get the costume designer, editor, sound? What is the most fun part about being able to explore all these different areas within one panel discussion?
I think just craft. Like as a director, I'm often interacting with all these different department heads, and that's kind of what I feel like I'm. I have a panel of all these different department heads and experts. So we just get to kind of get into the craft of it. Like I was asking some of the composers about like, what do you do before you see any images of the film? Like, do you write music just based off of a script and then figure out how to like put it into the, and then I talk to them about like my experience with my composer and like how I like to make music before we even show up to set, and then we could play it for the people on set. So like everyone has their own little methods of doing things that works for them and for their craft, and that's the most exciting part for me.
And as you mentioned, as a director, how's it for you then, since you're getting to interview all these great people in town, how does it help you then the next time when you're working with a composer and editor, as a learning process, applying it to your own craft?
Well, some people talk about interesting things that they do, or like they'll give interesting advice, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to try that on my next set. It wasn't here, but at another panel I was at, someone was talking about how their director loves to do silent takes, and at the end of every take, they'll like, at the end of every scene, they'll run the scene again with nobody speaking, and they just go through all the actions and the emotion. And I was like, why am I not doing that on my movies? That's brilliant. You get all these reaction shots out of everyone. It's like you get, I'm sure, beautiful performances out of the actors when they're limited to like what they can use. And so you learn things, and you talk to these people that you respect and admire, and they want to see you succeed too. And everyone's just very friendly, and it's great.